Hi, welcome to 5.6 Gestalt Principles of Perception. Our learning objectives are explain the figure-ground relationship, define Gestalt principles of grouping, and the third one is describe how perceptual set is influenced by an individual's characteristics and state of mind. That one's my favorite. Let's get into it. Explain the figure-ground relationship. One Gestalt principle is the figure-ground relationship. According to this principle, we tend to segment our visual world into figure and ground. Figure is the object or person that is the focus of the visual field, while the ground is the background. So in this picture, the figure-grounded picture, in my opinion, the faces are the focus and the white is the background. Because why would you focus on white? You should focus on the faces. But that's one of the principles. The grouping, the proximity, and the similarity in the grouping. So another Gestalt principle for organizing sensory stimuli into meaningful perception is proximity. The principle asserts that things that are close to one another tend to be grouped together. So, like, we look at this and we think, oh, that all goes together, that goes together, that goes together, and that goes together. This also helps with memory. And things that are similar. All the yellows go together. All the, I guess that's lilac color goes together. So that is the principle of grouping. And so then we have describe how our perceptual set is influenced by an individual's characteristics and mental state. This is our third learning objective. And the best way I can describe this is how we perceive things depends on our mood. We can be given the exact same stimuli and perceive it in different ways. So my best comparison or my best example of this would be if someone sent an email and said, I didn't like what you sent me yesterday, could you redo it? Now, I could read that and be like, why do I have to redo that? But if they came up and verbally said, hey, I kind of didn't like what you did yesterday or what you sent in yesterday, can we redo it? It's a whole different meaning. And so same stimuli given in two different ways, but the exact same stimuli and how you perceive it is different. So like I really like to compare text to verbal interactions. That's the best comparison. And that is 5.6. And that concludes chapter 5. Have a good night. Thanks.